Counterpunch boxing news. Counterpunch boxing news.
Like he said.
Counterpunch boxing news.
Like he said.
Counterpunch boxing news.
Like he said.
Counterpunch boxing. Counterpunch boxing news.
Like he said.
Great. What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Lennox Lewis. Big up England, big up Oleksandr, Usyk, and Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Lennox Lewis had this to say about Tyson Fury and Lennox Lewis. He said that Oleksandr Usyk will bring out all the stops with Tyson Fury. He said Oleksandr Usyk, he knows one thing, and that's preparation. He knows how to train. He says he's going to pull out all the stops with Tyson Fury. He's aware that Tyson Fury is no average fighter. He's aware that he's not 6'6" or 6'7", he's 6'9", and because of that, he will pull out all the stops for Tyson Fury. But he says Tyson Fury, they say, a good big guy will beat a good little guy, and there you have it. Those are the words of Lennox Lewis, and I am paraphrasing, and let me counterpunch. I'm not set in stone like most people about size. You know, I never really have. You guys know the story about Pacquiao and Oscar De La Hoya with my cousin. If you guys don't know that, if you guys don't know what that was about, I bet my cousin that Oscar De La Hoya would knock out Manny Pacquiao within 5 rounds, or once he catches him with a sound shot. And boy, was I wrong, okay? And since then, I've understood the power of agility, speed, technique. You know, it's not all about blunt force and the inevitable, because people think because you're bigger, that's the inevitable factor. That's the deciding factor of a fight, and it's not. Okay, Tyson Fury is good at what he does based on the people that we've seen him in there with, okay? And if you ask me, Oleksandr Usyk has been in there with the better opposition. He's been in there with slow guys. He's been in there with hard-hitting guys. He's been in there with guys that have skill like Michael Hunter. He's been in there with big plotting guys that you can't seem to stop like Joe Joyce. He's been in there with those dudes. Guys that's supposed to knock him out like Anthony Joshua, and that didn't happen, did it? No way, okay? So I think, if anything, Oleksandr Usyk is the kryptonite to Tyson Fury, but is Tyson Fury the kryptonite to Oleksandr Usyk? See, the only thing people talk about is size, you know? But I can appreciate Lennox, because Lennox said, well, Oleksandr Usyk knows what's in front of him. And I've always said this. Oleksandr Usyk goes to people's fights because he's studying them. That's why when he went to the Derek Chisora fight with Tyson Fury, giving him the trilogy, he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew that, hey, I can beat Tyson. That's why he agreed to that 30-70 split. Not in his favor, because he knew, I can beat this guy because I've already studied this guy. I know what he can do, and I know what I can do, and what he can do versus what I can do better. I'll be able to impose my will and my game plan on Tyson Fury versus Tyson Fury imposing it on me, okay? And what I say to that is, I think Oleksandr Usyk won't pick a fight if he didn't think he could win. But we can't say that about Tyson, because Tyson has been apprehensive. But that's the politics side. The actual fighting side of this, I'm trying to stick to, okay? It's hard. It's real hard. It's hard work. But I think with Tyson, the opposition that he's fought, the guys that he's fought, hasn't prepared him for someone like Usyk. If Tyson Fury actually was going to fight someone like Usyk, if he was actually going to fight him, and he's seriously wanting to prepare himself, he would fight someone like Michael Hunter, someone smaller that can throw shots from different angles, that is quick, you know, because if he fights those based on the guys that he's fought, I don't see him beating Usyk anyway. You guys know I think Usyk beats him. It is not because I like Usyk more than Tyson. I just think Usyk will do what Steve Cunningham should have done or was doing before he got chinned. But there was, let's face it, there was some rough tactics in that fight, okay? And, you know, but what happened? He dropped Tyson Fury. Otto Vailene hurt Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is not what people think. Oh, he has this strong chin. No, he can be hurt by normal size fighters as well. That's why I don't buy the whole he's too big thing. Okay? So that big little good, big good shit, I don't care about that. You know what I mean? Who's better on the day and who's able to impose their game plan? Who has the better chin? Who has the better focus? Who has the better gas tank? Okay? That's going to be a deciding factor. Now, will Tyson Fury, or should I say, would Tyson Fury unload on Usyk? Yeah, he would, but he'd have to. That's the only thing he would have going for him. But the thing is, could he do that all 12 rounds? I mean, against someone that's moving and punching and hitting him and slipping his punches and ducking his punches or avoiding his punches, you know, or foiling his attack. That's what you think about when you talk about Oleksandr Usyk, because that's exactly what he's going to do. He will have you punching forward at an object that's not there because he's over there because his footwork has put him and placed him over there. He's able to maneuver. Okay, so, yeah, I think, and it's sad that the fight hasn't happened. You guys heard 100 videos about that from me by now. But that's my take on the actual fight between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. You guys tell me what you think about Lennox Lewis. You guys tell me what you think about my counterpunch to Lennox Lewis. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!